So I was out on this call back in the winter time and it had basically been decommissioned and shut off for multiple years. The previous tenant in here basically just didn't use any heat or cooling. They just used kind of like their kitchen equipment to heat the space, and they just didn't use cooling at all. Back in the winter time, I had a crack in the gas valve right here. Everything was off, and I kind of troubleshooted my way into figuring out the gas valve had a crack in it. I have gotten a new gas valve. They went with the repair at the time and just want to get it up and going for the heating months. And at the time, it was the charge and everything like that looked good. It was holding charge as far as the refrigerant charge when I tested AC, and everything looked okay. We did recommend possibly considering a new system just due to the age back then, but like I said, they just want to get it up and going. I'm out here today. They have no cooling. Everything's kicking on. My fan, my condensing fan, my blower motor. And then now if I gauge in right here, I have basically a flat system. So there's no charge in this thing pretty much whatsoever. Has some kind of a leak. I'm not sure where or anything like that. So usually how we do it is we'll write it up for a leak check to see if the leak would be repairable. But with this thing being R22, I think it's well over 20 years old. Let me see how old this thing is. It's a 98, so it's pretty old now. So I mean, it's well over 20 years. And it's R22, so we'll be giving them a quote for probably a replacement, most likely. We usually don't even offer the repair typically when it's this old and this big of a repair. But yeah, so basically a flat unit. Like I said, the option would be to basically do that leak check and try to figure out where that leak is. If it's in a coil or something like that, we usually wouldn't do it on a system this old. And then we'll just kind of go from there. So unfortunately, they should have put that good money towards that repair money earlier in the winter months towards the repair. And instead of now, they're basically spent that money and are gonna have to dump a bunch more money into a new unit that they wouldn't have to worry about. So if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and thank you for watching.